Hello, I'm Anthony Russo.
Hi, I'm Donald Glover.
Hillary Winston.
I'm Chevy Chase.
And you're not.
That's a sort of a thing.
That's
I've never heard it.
You've never heard it.
This was an incredible diorama. I just have to point out for our incredible props department worked really hard on that diorama.
They are the best.
Yeah.
Particularly those two on the left who I porked this summer.
This is the first shot of the background.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
This is the first shot of the background story in this episode where we never focus on Abed, and he's having a whole, relationship and conversation with a woman who's pregnant who thinks maybe he's the father. Throughout this episode in the background.
And it wasn't so much for me that she was pregnant that was surprising. It was like, oh, Abed just like goes and fucks.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I'm just like, oh man, because I don't think Troy fucks at all.
No.
Like I think whenever they're not together, and he's like, oh yeah, I bet you he's not doing anything either. It's like, no, Abed's probably fucking.
Okay, you see, here's the thing. I'm not in any of the shots because I try to get as little written. I like to get out like early.
Well,
But this year is going to be very different. I'm going to insist on much more dialogue, and I'm going to be there for everyone.
For every one of your dialogues.
See, I came in late.
This is a big Pierce episode.
Exactly.
I love that when you came in and you pointed at it, Jeff.
Yeah, like
all the little details.
Jeez, who died?
Pierce.
So, Donald, is it Troy doesn't have sex since seeing Pierce's dead mom, or was that before?
I don't think. I mean, like, we've never explored it, so maybe he has had sex, but like, he doesn't act like someone who's had sex.
You gave that girl a piggyback ride in that one episode last year where they had like the food fight.
Yeah, but he's acting like a fifth grader. Like, I like touching girls and I like boobs and stuff like that, but I feel like it's like, okay, let's get down. He'd be like, what?
No, Abed has game. That's the
Abed has true game.
Yeah.
Because he's
I love
watching
this
enough TV.
brochure. I love this brochure, by the way.
Hey, did he get an Emmy nomination?
I don't think the Emmy nominations are out yet.
No, not yet.
I thought I heard something
I mean,
about that.
it can be whenever you want them to be because this has no date.
This has no bearing. That's true.
There he is, the Emmy winner.
Yeah. It's so amazing that everybody on screen right now won an Emmy.
Well, it's so crazy that
and
everyone
every
won an
year.
Emmy.
Every year of
it's
time.
crazy that Community is now The Office in the future.
Yeah.
Season 13.
Oh.
I hope in the future I've
I
lost
almost
15
miss him.
pounds.
He said the same about you.
Oh, here, I'd like to change this.
The credits?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No.
Why?
Why not?
Because it's on paper. I don't know.
Oh, did you do cootie catchers when you were growing up?
What's a cootie catcher?
That's what this is, and you do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you open it and it tells you you're going to marry a doctor and live in a mansion, or you're
I
going to
never
live
heard
in
of
a
it.
And it's
Never.
not-
hovel.
I thought cooties were just things that I find in
not.
my butt.
When Chevy was a kid,
That
they
too.
would just do bear baiting. That was the fun for them.
churning butter.
And also, that is not really paper. That is a computer simulation of paper.
I was halfway done with the collage.
So no
Was
paper
it?
was
Was
wasted
it?
in the making of
Was
that.
it really?
Yeah, it was created digitally, yeah.
By the way, so is she. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
nobody knows that, but Yvette is actually a computer-generated actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one knows. I mean, like, a lot of the commentary was voiceover done by the very talented Jim Rash. So every time you hear, like, it's great.
It is amazing, and she really looks real.
She really
looks
does.
real.
I mean, like, you can see subtle differences because in the first season she was done by Jim Henson's Creature Shop, but now it's just all digital and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, well, they really did something a little bit different with their hair.
Yeah,
So that was interesting.
that was an interesting.
Do you
thing.
like how hard he works on his hair? Jeff,
He
look.
spends a lot of time to make it look that good.
just-
It looks
Yeah.
good.
He
It
does.
does
Pays
look.
off.
It does look like he doesn't care.
First of all,
which
you
I
have
think
to
is the
have
point.
hair.
Oh yeah, you got a haircut over the summer, Chevy.
That's not a haircut. That's just age.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. I have hair there. Jesus.
yeah. No, look how much hair
I
you
want to
have.
go
a lot of
back to
hair.
last year.
Look what happens in
Look
a
what
year.
happens.
Oh, man.
This was one of my favorite Pierce episodes.
Me too. What happened?
This is where your mom died.
Your mom died, and you think she's fine?
No, wait. This is wonderful. Come on.
Oh, yeah, Duncan is amazing.
This is the one we were talking about on Death.
Isn't this where he's dead drunk?
No, that was a different one.
Oh, that's a different
It's so funny in that
He's
one.
dead
We
drunk
thought it
anyway.
was this one. Like we
we get confused
yeah.
because he always comes in and has like a statement to make. But this is the one where Shane comes in and they have to stay away from each other, I believe, right?
Right.
That's right.
This was when Duncan taught his first anthropology class, so he asked what is anthropology.
Right, because the episode before this, Betty White
I heard there
got
was a drunk
bounced.
Limey teaching this class.
I'm not actually drunk, and I can
I think the two of them together was really good
That's real.
duo.
Also, I would like
They
everyone
complement
here
each
to
other.
know
They're
that
both
this
kind of
man
sleazy.
has
And check out that vest.
I can't.
And that tie.
shirt.
Pretty fancy.
Oh, yeah.
And because he's British, they gave him a satchel.
What's that thing?
What's
The
that?
tape
It's a tape
measure.
measure.
Tape measure.
Oh, yes, of course.
You're, so if you're just now
30
joining
feet,
us,
that's right.
this is the explaining to Chevy the episodes
Thank you.
bit by bit.
Because you don't watch
You don't
yourself,
watch the
right?
show. You don't watch
like
yourself.
To, you
Are
don't
you
like to watch
kidding?
yourself?
Of course I do.
You do?
No.
Oh.
Why would I watch the show when there's ESPN?
So there's the that red-haired guy, Bill Parks, is
Oh, yes.
awesome.
Yeah,
Very,
And he was in
very
the
funny.
last year. The football episode was his first part.
That's DC Pearson of Derek Comedy fame.
There's
There you
another
go.
pregnancy thing
There's
happening in the
another-
background.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of Derek comedy folks popping up here and there throughout the episodes.
And DC was really funny.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
That's me.
There's
Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so cute. Look at that. And that's Allison's stand-in.
He kept going gorgeous and going back and forth between me and then landing on the other girl.
Joel.
Oh, Patton Oswalt was great in this. It was such a short little thing, but
Yeah, he's really funny.
Yeah, it was short.
and it was fun in this episode to really find out what got to Jeff, and I kind of feel like it's the kind of thing that would get to Joel too, of high cholesterol, but
Yeah.
it just, for most people, it would just be a run-of-the-mill thing, but
I treat my body like a temple. Well, I can't be the
Yeah,
first person
it's him
to
realizing he's imperfect and he's
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yeah, that was the great thing about this scene, is just to see how upset Winger gets with this news, and it was always like,
Did he have high cholesterol?
uh-huh.
What was it? Do you remember? what
It was
was
like
his,
145.
What was his
It's
LDL?
like it's scary, but not like that bad for him. I think it was like
Yeah.
145 or like 139.
His
Oh,
good
this is
cholesterol
bad.
was
Yeah.
high.
Yeah, his good cholesterol was high too, though.
That's okay.
Jeff
but,
Winger has a lot of
it's-
olive oil, so
Well,
so we're good for that. That lowers your cholesterol.
What you want is really, it's the
Good cholesterol always sounds fake.
Yeah.
It always sounds like something that shouldn't be. It's just like,
Season 3, I think there's going to be a whole arc where Jeff Winger lowers his cholesterol.
oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's
It's
going to
really
be
exciting.
really
Yeah.
riveting.
look at this. This is a sad moment.
That's
It is
Joel's
a
real
sad
lunch.
moment.
That's Joel's real lunch.
He can't have
He was
any.
excited about doing that. That was the thing. He was like, oh, I don't have to have a lunch because I get that.
Yeah. And then,
Man, yeah.
I just found out mine is over 200 for the first time. It's always been 180 something or something like that. I
Jesus,
just
Chevy.
found that out at my age.
just
you know what
throw
that
some
means?
oatmeal in there.
Yeah, have some fruit.
That's all I have is oatmeal and fruit.
so Chev, are you going to do something about it, or are you just like, hell, I made it this far, that's enough?
That's enough.
I'm not gonna have 4 eggs every morning.
Yeah, don't do
bacon.
that.
That seems to be a little too much.
All totaled, we're close to 2.
For some reason, I hated this chip bag. I felt like that was.
You don't like where it is in the frame?
No,
Hillary?
I hated the chip bag. Our Pop Tartman is great, but that looks like a fake chip bag. I'm just going to call it out right there.
Oh, wow. Oh, now that you're not on the show, you can talk shit about all the people. Well, you
No.
know what? I think it's a great
I
chip
love
bag.
Ron-
I think I
Look,
remember
that is-
looking at
that
that
look-
chip
that looks like
bag,
a real chip
being like,
bag.
God damn,
That looks like a real
that's
chip
a
bag.
chip bag. I said when I saw it.
That's me. And if a guy wants to make a puppet of me, that's hardly your concern.
Who do you think's the better actress between these guys? Come on, be honest.
You, Chev.
You're the best.
Okay,
You're the best actress on the show.
I'm going to tell you who the best actress is in this scene.
Okay, go for it. I want to see how this pans out for you in season 3 when you're dealing with them on set
She
after
is.
they've seen this.
She is.
I think that guy in the back, that extra, that's pretty natural looking.
Well, she's good. She's good.
Little known. That's Drake.
What happened to the blonde? She was good.
She took off.
Lava lamp.
Oh, God.
This is
There
one
it
of
is.
the- I love
Remember
this.
how hard it was to keep that thing hot, and they kept having to replace
yeah.
it and props, because the bubbles don't move unless it's hot.
Unless it's hot.
Yeah.
I only wish my real mother was like
And
that.
it made too much noise, I think, for the sound. So we couldn't have it like plugged in while we were shooting or something.
It was very dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost ruined the episode.
Yeah. Just a lava lamp.
Sidewalk is more comfortable than it looks. Drunk. Shut up. So, where did we get to yesterday? You were drunk and stupid.
This is where we just.
Now, this is where Duncan figures out he has power. Over
Isn't that interesting?
I have a right to be here, sir.
We still do this on set, but there was a lot of takes where he would go, I have a right to be here, like that. And it was funny. But
then-
unusable,
and then-
much like a lot of his stuff.
And then the logic of this doesn't quite work because Duncan goes back to his desk and Shay could have come back in. But
Yeah.
they're just, we do notice those.
But he plays it a little
No,
bit
we
because
check in with it,
we
yeah.
check in because he tries to come back in and
Right,
he just
it
runs
doesn't.
up.
Yeah,
He's eyeing him.
good. You're right.
By the
you're
way,
right.
this is where I do my funniest stuff
He can't write G.
while he's writing.
Why can't he write G?
What
He
did you
couldn't
do?
write a G. That
He
was the
wrote-
best G we got out of him.
something.
Yeah,
Something.
that's his G. We asked him to write a G again.
Why can't he write a G? Is that some sort of British thing?
It must
He
be.
can't write a G?
He's
Look at that.
Dead
Look
drunk.
at that.
Look at that one. That's an O.
That was
That's
his
strange.
G.
That was take 9.
Oh my God, he could never be a gangster because half of that is writing I'm a G.
That's
true.
true.
You can't be like, you can't write I'm a P.
He'd be a
Like, people are like, oh,
prankster
get out of here.
yeah.
Very hard to tag.
There it is, Hillary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check
push in
it.
the back.
Don't even think
See, that's
about
just
it.
good writing. That's just good. That's follow
That's just
through.
plain
You're
good
right.
writing.
That's my action lines are the best part of all my scripts. So
And Troy sat down.
yeah, it's for sure. But I really
love how
love this
interested
interaction
you-
between you guys.
How Troy's getting more and more hooked on.
Yeah, it's just like he could be in a cult at any moment.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to eat ghosts. Like that's all it took.
That is one of my favorite lines of the season. I want to eat ghosts.
That's a great line too. When Chevy goes, "Good- "It's a good question."
Yeah.
To a shimmering ocean of knowledge, which, according to Scripture, tastes like Hawaiian punch.
Hawaiian punch.
Hey, if you're really curious, come to my church's open hive tomorrow.
But I love that Pierce is a character where this is you totally believed all of this that he would
Yeah.
believe his mom was in that lava lamp.
Yeah.
Excuse me, is this anesthesiology?
Very high voice.
Very high voice.
Very high voice.
Let's just go along with this.
Anything helps. Just anything you could give would be really.
Here we go. Now Gillian gets to do her impression of.
That was a sexy skirt.
she's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Need you to save the pelicans. They're all feathery and pelicany. I love them.
Pelicany.
Thank you.
I did love seeing Gillian play it like that because we never get a chance to see Britta
Yeah.
that way.
No.
It's kind of nice to know that she could do it. Too.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, she could.
She can turn it on,
She
you
can
know.
turn it on if she wants to.
Yeah, if she wants to.
You're stupid. Give me money. I know more than you.
Oh, I don't know anything. I need boys. Saving the planet makes my back hurt.
Oh, I obviously don't need guys for anything. That's why I wear stripper boots during the day and eat only celery and mustard for lunch. Oh, I never stop.
Love that.
That is such a
celery
that is such
Celery
a
and
girl
mustard.
thing, you
Yeah.
know.
So crazy.
Celery and mustard.
I remember girls like that from high school,
Oh.
and it was just like, this is delicious. No, this is all I
There-
want. This is,
there was a
I'm so
girl
full.
at NYU who would do that with a baby food. She's
Oh,
like, "No, it's
that's
just
a
like
new
cool
thing."
I was like, that's not a cool thing.
Wow.
That's
That
a
is
new thing,
messed up.
baby food diet.
Baby food. It's like that's for babies. Like it's in the name.
And it's probably more caloric.
Yeah, it's filled with sugars because babies need to be fat.
Yeah.
Right.
But I guess it's the small portion.
Yeah, I guess maybe those little tiny.
What's
Vienna
going on in the
sausages.
background there? Is there somebody having breaking
Yeah,
water?
so
Yeah.
this is
Breaking water.
Her water's breaking too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of water breaking in the last
In season 2.
right.
Yeah.
So Abed and the boyfriend kind of work things out to like help her get through the birth.
I like to think that Jeff's character has a straw in the water bottle because he wears lip gloss.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely wears lip gloss. That is very unmanly.
Yeah, it's not. No, is it,
But
why
they
would you
both
ever
have
need? Why would you ever
straws.
need a straw?
They both have straws.
A bottle is kind of like made for that. I feel like with a can you can kind of get away with it.
Only.
Oh
In
no,
Europe.
no,
Only in
that's
Europe.
not even a can. That's like ice cream. It's like an ice cream thing. So
Oh, I wrote this music.
yeah, you and Ludwig worked a long time. It was like
Yeah. Chevy does most of the music.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the little sound. What a step out.
Boy,
Yeah, I know,
I tell
really.
you.
Then he just goes back to his disgusting meal, which is, I guess, modeled after what British people eat after they're drunk, they're hungover the next day.
It's a proper,
What is it?
proper
What
English
is it?
breakfast.
Sausage
Eggs
and
and beans,
beans
toast,
and-
sausage.
Oh my gosh, are they constantly farting?
I don't know.
So good.
But I love that they serve that at the Greendale cafeteria.
You never
British
know.
hangover food. With a root beer float.
The smell of the heath.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that meal. See?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right?
Cholesterol.
That was a clear-cut mismatch.
I love this jacket.
That's a nice clothing.
It's a good color on you.
But first, I'm taking these fellas for ice cream as an apology for questioning.
Now, this suit, the suit that you're wearing, that came from Arsenio Hall's wardrobe, right?
No.
Okay.
That's all you get. Just no.
I think it's possible it did. To
By
save
the
money,
way,
they sometimes dip into his.
Joel
clothes.
says all he does is push-ups.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
I do the same thing.
How if you go into his trailer, there's all kinds of mechanical push-up things.
It's the perfect push-up, which it's easier on your wrists. So it's a way of doing push-ups, but it's harder than doing regular push-ups, and it's easier.
It
on your wrists.
twists.
I think the big question is why are you sneaking into his trailer?
The guy's a
What else did you
when you
find
do-
in
when you
there?
do-
goddamn narcissist. He's like, look at his body.
When you do 1,000 push-ups a day, you need to be careful
Yeah.
with your wrists.
Yeah.
And he does have
Oh
his
boy.
shirt off.
Oh my
no.
They had to be
It was
covered in.
Oh my
freezing.
god!
It was
I
cold.
hated
That
this
oil
part.
went
It
right
was
in
so
Annie's mouth.
cold.
It was really cold.
This was hard to
And they
watch.
had to do. She had to. Didn't they have to be in that oil twice
Again,
or 3
Yeah,
times?
yes.
Or
we had to split
Yeah.
this.
I
It
think
was
they both
terrible.
asked that I leave the set for this.
That was it. That was
Because
it.
they both think I'm always
and you
after them.
refused, right? Like you got a lawyer.
Yeah.
No.
You got a lawyer involved,
No.
which was weird.
But you guys make fun of me.
This
was
is
fun.
it. This is like,
Yeah, I like this. We're going out in that bad neighborhood. And
Yeah.
and it's this is episode 2, and this is very
This
is when we
looks,
first
so
started
real.
going off
Going off
campus.
campus,
So
yeah.
it wasn't.
Look how real
It's
now
unusual.
it looks. You see, compared to the old days when Grace Kelly and Cary Grant were driving.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, Donald's not even in this.
No. This is the machine. They just put a Donald skin on the on the Yvette machine that they already had. Yeah.
Gone forever, and
Oh, my poor mom.
Yeah, I did like this a
This
lot.
is really cool.
This was Andrew Guest's pitch, another writer on the show.
designed to be consumed.
And it's our Scrubs end.
There we go.
Felt. We're supposed to.
There was actually a TV critic that was in that last scene.
There was? Did he? What did he write? Anything nice? Has
Yeah, he
anybody
loves the
written
show.
anything nice?
Everybody writes everything
What a
nice.
piece of shit
You
show
don't
I
read
was
that
in.
stuff.
Like that's what he said.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'd like to be in the show, and then just writes horrible things about it.
For the first and last time, I went to.
From the other side of the camera, it's like shit too.
I'll play myself out.
They say I'm cooler than cool, then I'm the best of the best. Cause they know that when I do it, I'ma do it.
There was a different song.
It was
there.
a Top Gun song.
Oh yeah.
Into the
It was
danger zone.
Danger Zone.
Yeah.
And it's like I'll play myself out.
Wait a minute. What is that on my clothing? Is that just the price of it?
Or it's
No.
a barcode.
Just like a
That's the barcode.
Yeah,
Just
they
to-
scan you in when you go into the Lotus
I got you.
temples.
Right.
Yeah.
Seriously, still
Th-
think she's.
I want you to know how many of the shows I understood.
Well, that's why you have to watch them.
No, I watched them.
You do.
And then I come away going, what did I just see?
Where's this ice cream place? Yeah.
Might have something to do with the editing.
Mm-hmm. It's all in the editing.
Yeah, that's probably what happens. But I like this. This was a good episode for Troy too, because this was the first time you kind of had to be really serious about something. Like starting from crying in the beginning.
And also realizing that whole Troy arc of becoming an adult, that was the first time it's sometimes you just let it go to help people.
Yeah.
But this was the first time I really believed you.
Me?
You're acting, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That you really became a man in that moment.
Yeah, at that point I realized, he can act.
And it felt nice, like he was learning something from Jeff, like a
Mhm.
mama teaching their kitten to bury a turd.
A mama teaching a kitten to bury his turd? Or is that what you said? Bury his turd? Okay. Cats don't really do that. But I get what you're saying.
Cats do that. Cats bury their
turds.
Yes, they
Excuse
do.
me, but cougars do.
In the litter box, yeah, of course they do. I'm sure wild cats would do that.
You know what? I was about to argue with you, but I was like, you probably know way more about cats.
Yeah. Oh, and then so there's the baby in the background that was born that Abed helped birth.
Oh my God! Already?
Yeah.
Is that to show the passage of time?
It's been about, I guess, just a day.
I think it happened. She had the baby in the car in the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't trust. First
Did
of all,
you direct this one?
I did, yeah.
Oh.
I don't trust that chick because she waited till the day before she had that kid to be like, I think this is your baby. I was like, daggone.
Abed's hard to track down. Over the summer, he was a very busy man, sleeping with hot chicks.
I know, seriously.
Oh. She was amazing
She's
to work
so
with.
good.
Yeah.
She was so good.
And I love telling the story because it's just the truth. She did not know the words to Toto, and she learned them on set.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was
And as I
great.
said in an interview before, it's crazy because she was already old when
I know.
Toto came out. That's why she didn't know the word. She was already
my
she was in her
gosh.
50s.
Oh, this guy was good too. He's no Alan Ludden, but you know.
He was very good.
Signing off, Alan Ludden.
Ciao.